Hello dear children, once again welcome back you all to the online classes, and today we are going to discuss about the fun with magnets. So you all have know about the magnets, and might be you have made some fun with those magnets and you play with them because you are very familiar with magnets, because in some toys and in some machines and all, so that magnets will be fitted, so that you know very well about this. So everybody got fun with these magnets. With that we can discuss some of the more things about these magnets, where we use the magnets and the purpose of using these magnets, and what are the properties of these magnets, and the discovery of the magnet. So about this all we can discuss in this class, and also we can do some experiments and some activities regarding this magnets and all, and we can see the different type. You have seen the normal magnets, you have seen already. So some of the other kinds of magnets are there. Might be some of you have already saw that. Then also we can I will show you some different kinds of magnets and all. So later on we can discuss that all one by one. So now just we can start with some magnets and with some uses of the magnet we can begin this class. So you all know that, so we all, the garbage with the waste which we throw, so that all the garbage will be made keep at one side. So you might have know about the recycling. Okay, so the recycling of waste can be take place. So when we recycle the waste, so for example, we use some of the things like plastics or any metal objects or any of the things we use once, then we throw it. For example, you can say that the tin cans and all. Okay, tin cans or any of the iron objects, nuts and bolts. So when we use that, so we will discard some of the objects. Either they may be the glasses, plastics. So after the use, usually what we do, the waste things, what are there? We usually discard them. ನಮಗೇನು unnecessary things ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ, discard ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So then later on, that all the municipality everything will be there. So all the garbage will be made into heap at one side. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ garbage ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So later on, to recycle the waste, so that all garbage means that all waste, everything, the plastic, it is consisting of everything. So they use the crane, and the arm of the crane is fitted with the magnet. So there the arm of the crane, so that will be fitted with the magnet, and simply that crane will be moved in that heap of the waste, and some of the materials they will get attracted towards that crane. The metallic base, the base which is fitted with the magnet. So to that magnet, some of the attractive materials will be attracted, such as that maybe the made with the iron or cobalt or nickel. So they all attracted by that magnet. So likewise, we separate the magnetic materials from that garbage, and also likewise we separate all other materials also, that is other matter, like plastics, glasses, papers, everything we will separate, and that all will be sent to the different manufacturing units, and there the waste will be recycled. So whatever the new things what we get, so with that these waste will be there now, so that will be added in somewhat quantity. Might be that maybe the 20 or 30% of the waste will be added to that. So that is what recycling, and then we will reuse it. So likewise So when we recycle, there is no harm to the environment and also the production of new materials. It will help in the production of the new materials and we again reuse and recycle and reuse those materials. Okay, that is other topic. So now we can discuss about the magnets. So the crane is fitted with the magnet and some of the attractive materials which are there in that garbage. So that will be attracted to the crane and likewise the magnetic materials are going to be separate in this. And also some of your this may be a doll or toy car, in that all we use the magnets. And also your pencil box. Yes, sometimes when you open that lid, so if you close, it will be closed tightly. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಕಂಪಾಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಲಿಡ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಟ್ಲಿ ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಪರ್ಸಿಗೂ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತೆ ರೀ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟ್ ಇರ್ತೈತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಅದರ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ refrigerators, the doors of the refrigerator. So that is also fixed with the magnet so that the door will be shut tightly. And also we can use in some of the hard disks of the computers and also the microphones. So likewise in many other objects and also even some of the other objects also we use these magnets. And the pin box will be there, the magnet there also, at the mouth it is having the magnet. And also some of the almirahs, okay, doors means the traceries and all, so there also it is fitted with the magnet. So likewise there are many uses are there of magnets. So we have many, the motors and all. So likewise we use magnets in different ways because of its property. So about those properties we can discuss later. So likewise our magnet, these magnets are using in many fields. And how it was discovered, the magnet, how it was discovered. So now we can discuss about the discovery of the magnet. Okay, how magnets were discovered. How magnets were discovered. So in ancient Greece there was a place named Magnesia. In the ancient Greece, there was a place named Magnesia. So in that place a shepherd ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು? ಕುರಿ ಕಾಯೋರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, those we call as the shepherd. So they a shepherd named his name is Magnus. The shepherd named Magnus. So the shepherd means, what is their work? Yes, their work is to herding the sheep. Kurigar ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಕುರಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾರೆ. So that is their work. So once this shepherd Magnus, he was having a stick in his hand. So the shepherds, they usually carry the stick with them, so to control the herd of the sheep, right? So he is having the stick with him, and that stick, the base of the stick is made with some of the metal, okay, some metal object like iron object, okay. ಅವನ ಕೈಯಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಆ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಐರನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So that is there with his hand. And once when he was, and also his shoes, so his shoes are having some nails, northern Greece. Okay, in the ancient northern Greece, it was a place. So in the mountains of this Magnesia, this Magnus was herding the sheep along with the stick. He is having the stick which is fitted with the iron. Its base of the stick is fitted with the iron, and also his shoes. So there also it is having some iron nails. So once when he was herding, so at some place his shoes, the iron nails which are there in his shoes, and also that stick, it was attracted by a stone. So in hanga shepherd kuri ಕಾಯ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನಿಗೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And also his shoes ಗೆಲ್ಲ nails ಇದ್ದು iron nails, so those also attracted to that stone. So later he was to take that stick towards him, he have to pull it hard. So so attract ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನೇನು ಅದು ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ he have to apply some force and he have to pull it very hard. So later on the Greeks, they were understood that this stone is having some property so that it attracts some objects. But that stone, it doesn't attract all the objects, but only some materials only it will attract. So that they thought that the rock which is attracted, which attracts the metal or the iron, so it has some special properties, and then they named that rock as magnetite. So later they named it as magnetite, and also they observed that when they when they suspended this magnetite freely, it will point it towards one direction, right? So likewise the discovery of the magnet was took place. So once a Magnus, a shepherd, he was herding his sheep, and that time he is having a stick which is fitted with the iron at its base. So that was attracted by a stone, so that he had to take his stick back, he had to pull it hard, and then later on the Greeks were understood that the stone is having some special property, so that it was attracted some objects, and then they named that stone as magnetite. So magnetite means it is having some iron in it. So here likewise the discovery of the magnets were took place, and now we can have different kinds of magnets. And also when the piece of magnetite is suspended freely, so it points at one direction, and that is the reason we use the magnets nowadays in the compass. ದಿಕ್ಸೂಚಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಕ್ಸೂಚಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರ ದಿಕ್ಸೂಚಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ನೀಡಲ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ಸೊ ಆ ನೀಡಲ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ನಾರ್ತ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಡಿರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ವೈಸ್ the discovery of magnet takes place, and nowadays we are using magnet in all the in some of the appliances and all we are using it in nowadays, and also in the compass ದಿಕ್ಸೂಚಿ ಒಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So this is how the magnet were discovered, and so there are many types of magnets are there. So you can see here in your textbook it is given, just open page number 126. So here you can see the different types of magnets. Yes, can you see this? These are the different types of magnets. So this is bar magnet, and this is cylindrical magnet. Yes, and this is U-shaped or horseshoe magnet, horseshoe. Okay, and it is the ball ended magnet. So these are some of the different types of magnets. This is bar magnet, this is cylindrical magnet, this is U-shaped or horseshoe magnet, and it is ball-ended magnet. So these are the different types of magnets. And see, you can do this activity also. If you have the magnet in you, you can do this activity. So how to do this activity, I will explain. So activity 1, how to do it. So to this, you need a piece of iron and also a paper or plastic cup. Yes, for doing activity 1, you need magnet and paper or plastic cup and a stand. So how to do this activity, and also a pin, metal pin and a piece of thread. So these are all the requirements to do this activity 1. Now I will show you how to make the arrangement. So keep the stand like this. So this is a stand. And then this is the stand, and here you just tie this. Here you just the stand will be fitted with a bar. Okay, and then here you can fix it with a plastic cup or a paper cup. Okay, so just you can fit this with a plastic or paper cup like this to this, and then you just place a magnet here, a piece of magnet which you have taken to do this activity. Just place it here, and then here you keep a pin which is tied with a thread, and here you have to keep it one thing in mind, that the length of the thread. So it should be exactly from here to here. How much it is there? The same length you just take. Okay, little bit smaller only. So just take that much length so that you can easily understand how the magnets will attract the magnetic objects. So make the arrangement like this, and then bring this pin near to the cup. So after all these arrangements, just you bring this pin near to the cup and just leave it. ಈ pin ಈ ಕಪ್ಪಿನ near ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. So you will find that the pin is flying like a kite without any support. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅವಾಗ? ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಈ pin ನಿಯರ್ ಈ ಕಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ನಿಯರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಬಿಟ್ರಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೈತಿ, ನಿಂತ್ಬಿಡ್ತೈತಿ, and this thread will be flying. ಈಗ ನಾವು kite fly ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ, kite without support how they are flying in the sky. So likewise this pin will be flying here. So it indicates that this magnet, it attracts the pin because the pin is made with the iron, so that it is attracted by this magnet which is there in the plastic or paper cup. So we can say that when we suspended it freely, right? So here like this activity you can do to understand the property of the metal. So that the magnet, so magnet can attract only the magnetic materials. Okay, so likewise you can do this activity with many other objects also to understand whether that object is attracted towards the magnet or not. Now we use here a pin which is made with the metal, means iron. So likewise you can take the paper piece and also the plastic piece or the glass magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Magnetic and non-magnetic materials. So now, to understand the magnetic and non-magnetic materials, you just do the activity with the reverse condition of the stick. What I said, the discovery of the magnet, how it was took place. So there the Shepherd Magnus, he was having the stick with him, and the base of the stick was attached with the iron. And now you do the separate arrangement here. So for the stick, you just fix a magnet with the help of the gum tape or something or glue. You just attach a piece of magnet to a stick, and just you can move across your street or there only nearby your places. So just think how much objects it has attracted. And also you use different materials like the metal, the iron scale or the iron glass, the steel glasses and all. Even the magnet can attract the materials in which the iron is used to make the alloy. For example, the steel is there, but the steel it is not completely made with the iron, but it having the iron in it. So likewise, even though if the iron is present as the alloy, then you can use that also. For example, you can use the coin, right? So likewise you can use and test for the whether the magnet will attract to the magnet, whether the magnet will attract or the objects what we are using to test, whether they will attract it towards the magnet or not. So likewise you just do the test. So here you are having a table 13.1 here. So in this table 13.1, so here it is there, finding the objects attracted by magnet. So already they have given two examples here. So likewise we can do for the others. Okay. So what is that table? Table number 13.1. So here the first thing they are given here, first we can make the tabular column. So in that first one is the name of the object, name of the object, and the second column is having the materials which the object is made of. Material which the object is made of. So ಯಾವ material ಇಂದ object ಮಾಡಿದ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So for example, that may be a cloth which is given in your textbook, cloth, or plastic, aluminium, wood, plastic, aluminium, wood, and also glass, iron, glass or iron or any other object. So we have to write that the object by which it is made of. So the materials which we are using, the objects which we are using here, so either they may be made with the cloth, plastic, aluminium, wood, glass, iron or any other object. So that we have to write in this column. And then in the third column it is attracted by magnetic or magnet. Attracted by magnets, stick or magnet. Just you have to write yes or no. So this is your activity. So here the first thing they had given that the iron ball. Okay. So iron ball is there. So iron ball, the name itself indicates here the iron. Okay. And this iron is a metal. Right. So here we can write it is made with the metal. Right. So is it attracted, or we can write this metal, the particularly which metal it is. We can write that. Okay. So this iron ball is made with the iron. So iron can attract the metals. Sorry, the magnet can attract the iron. Yes. So the iron is attracted by the magnetic or magnet. And the next thing it is given here, a scale. Scale. If the scale, they are even made up with the steel scale also there. So this plastic scale. The scale is made with the plastic. Is the plastic attracted by the magnet? No. The plastic, it is not attracted by the magnet. Right? And the next thing, it is given the shoe. Yes, the shoes are made with the leather. Does the leather attracted by the magnet? No, it will not attract by the magnet. So likewise, we can do other things also. For example, we can write the coin. Yes, the coin, it is an alloy which is having the iron in it. The coin is made with the steel, but it is an alloy which is, it also contains the iron, so that it will be attracted by the magnet. Right? So likewise, you can also write many other things, so which are made with the different objects you can write. And also we can also write the aluminum. For example, if we take the aluminium, some of the utensils. Okay, some utensils are made with the aluminium. Does aluminium is attracted by the magnet? No, it will not attracted by the magnet. Right? So likewise, you can take the any other objects here and you can do the test with the magnet and write whether it is attracted by the magnetic or not. So if it attracted by the magnet, then write yes. If it does not attracted, then write no. Right? So after seeing this tabular column, so we will come to know that not all the materials are attracted by the magnet, but only few objects which is made with some certain materials are attracted by the magnet. So they are termed as magnetic and non-magnetic materials. So here the iron which is attracted by the magnet, so this is called the magnetic material. So the materials which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic materials, and this plastic, leather, aluminium, so these are all, they do not attracted by the magnet. And so the materials which do not attracted by the magnet, they are called the non-magnetic materials. Is it clear? So likewise, we can identify the magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Now I will give the definition of the magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Just you can write the definitions in your notebook. Open your notebook and write the definitions. we can write the magnetic material. So here the materials which get attracted towards the magnet are called magnetic materials. For example, iron, nickel and cobalt. So these are some materials which can be attracted by the magnet. So here the materials which get attracted towards the magnet are called magnetic materials. ಯಾವ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟ್ ಕಡೆ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ magnetic materials. And example for those magnetic materials are iron, nickel and cobalt. So these are some of the example for the magnetic materials because these materials are attracted towards the magnet. And the next one is the non-magnetic material. Non-magnetic material. So here the opposite. So the materials which are not attracted, the materials which are not attracted towards the magnet, which are not attracted towards the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. And example for these are wood, paper, plastic, glass, etc. So these are some of the example for the non-magnetic material. So the materials which are not attracted towards the magnet. So the magnetic materials, they get attracted towards the magnet, but these are not attracted towards the magnet, are called non-magnetic materials. ಯಾವ materials magnet ಕಡೆ attract ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, so ಅಂತ objects ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ non-magnetic materials ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. And example for these non-magnetic materials are wood, paper, plastic, glass, etc. and some of the objects. So because they are the non-magnetic materials because they are not attracted and carried by your dogs. Thank you. Have a nice day.